Yeah, can you hear me, guys?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We can hear you.
Okay. So before I start the session, let me introduce myself. So I am the trainer for this GCP course. So my name is Shiva Kumar. Okay, I have around 20 plus years of experience. So I started my career actually as Oracle DBA. That is in the month of June 2003. Later, I shifted to other technologies, but for the past 10 years, okay, I have been on DevOps, Azure DevOps, AWS, GCP, and Azure. So this is my brief introduction. And when it comes to this course duration, okay, so here the course duration will be 1 month. So our session timings will be 6:30, not 7 o'clock, 6:30 p.m. IST, Indian Standard Timings. Okay, Monday to Friday. And every session is a live session and every session is recorded. And once the session is over, and that will be uploaded in Google Drive and that will be shared with you. Okay, you can access those recordings lifetime. Okay, there is no limitation in the recordings. You can access for lifetime. And along with recording, I will also upload running notes and some other material also in the Google Drive, and that will also be shared with you. Okay, now when it comes to prerequisites, who can do this course? Of this course. Okay, even a non-IT people. Okay, means no coding is required. A non-IT. Let me write like this. Non-IT student will also be able to do this course. There is no prerequisite for this course. Anyone can do this. Okay, just you need to have just a system operating knowledge. That's it. Now, when it comes to what exactly cloud is, what is cloud? Why people are using cloud platform? So before that, so let us discuss what exactly happened. Okay, before cloud environment, before cloud days. Now let us have a look of this. Just a minute, guys. Just a minute. Okay. So when it comes to our agenda, okay, what exactly cloud computing and what is the need of cloud computing and what are the services that are offered by cloud providers, why GCP and what is GCP services, regions and zones. So before that, let us understand what exactly IT infrastructure is. So IT infrastructure means the physical components that you see, that you can see in a software industry, like monitors, printers, okay, or something like modems, bridges, networking things, everything that you can see physically are called as IT infrastructure. IT infrastructure. So generally, to keep this IT infrastructure, every organization is going to use something like data center. Okay, so this is actual image of data center. Okay, image center. So this data center will have something like here racks. Okay, these are called as racks. So these individual things are called as racks. So in each and every rack, so here we are going to see something like servers. Okay, so these the server generally called as rack servers. Sorry, blade servers. Okay, so generally blade servers are fit into racks, and every, are you seeing this one? This is something like rack. So this is first rack, and this is second rack, third rack, fourth rack, fifth rack. Okay, so every rack will have its own power supply, its own networking, its own storage, its own, okay, its own entity, its own independent things. But to maintain data center, okay, it is not that much easy. Okay, why? Because so a data center organizer, the person who maintains data center, okay, has to face many issues like data center costs, like these are the problems faced in data center. Okay, just a minute. So these are the problems faced, like database and security. Okay, managing of servers. Managing of servers means today we have purchased a server with something like a high configuration server. Tomorrow in the morning, okay, a software updation might be coming. According to software updation, okay, we have to upgrade servers also. That is nothing but managing servers. And scalability issue. And suppose we have something like a application that is running in our virtual machine, and that application is heavily used. Suppose if you think of a application like Book My Show, Zomato, or something like and Swiggy. Okay, these applications are heavily used at the time of dinner, breakfast, and lunchtime, right? So at that moment, okay, one single server is not enough to tolerate more number of users. So in that case, we have to increase the servers. Okay, so whenever the peak hours are completed, we have to decrease the servers. That is nothing but scalability issue. Okay, scalability issue will come. This is nothing but scalability, increasing or decreasing cost. And fast and fault tolerant. Suppose we have a data center in Hyderabad. Okay. And so to the data center, many customers are connected. And just imagine, due to some mishap, due to some fire accident, completely my Hyderabad data center, Hyderabad is completely collapsed. So in that case, we have to maintain one more replica, right? In Bangalore. Okay, we have to maintain one more replica in some other city like Bangalore, Chennai, Calcutta. Okay, because when one of the unexpected event is occurred, okay, so all the end users connections must be shifted to another region. Okay, that is nothing but fault tolerant. It is also called as high availability. Okay, and increasing cost. So we have to maintain, okay, we have to maintain initial cost and operational cost. Opex means operational cost we have to manage, investment cost we have to manage. Okay, yeah, these are the problems involved to maintain data centers. Now, to overcome all these problems, okay, now every industry is moving towards cloud environments. So what are the benefits? Okay, when we move completely our data center to cloud platforms. Okay, so what are the benefits? Yeah, these are the benefits, like dynamic scalable servers. Just now we have discussed, right? And whenever there is a heavy demand for an application, okay, within fraction of seconds, okay, number of servers must be increased. When there is a less demand for the application, servers must be decreased. That is nothing but what? Dynamically scalable servers. Fast computations. Okay, we have to manage very fast computers to perform highly complicated algorithms and reduce cost and overhead, remote access to devices, database and security. Okay, so just now we have discussed, right? Okay, suppose in Hyderabad data center, okay, so one client has launched one database server, and suppose database and that data completely that Hyderabad data center is gone. Okay, so we have to provide security, right? Okay, so to provide security, we have to manage one more replica of the database server in another city. And whenever Hyderabad city is down completely, and so we are able to access the same data from a different location. That is nothing but database and security. Okay, so what are the advantages of cloud computing? Dynamically scalable servers, fast computation, reduced cost and overhead, okay, remote access to devices, and database and security. And how we can define cloud computing? Sorry. So yeah, this is the definition of cloud computing. It is a process of delivering services like compute, storage, networking, database services via internet with pay-as-you-go pricing plan. Okay, so that means in a remote location called in a region, in something like a geographical region, USA region, Canada region. Okay, all the remote services are there. So those remote services you can access from your local laptop, and this is just like electricity bill. Okay, so for using those remote resources, remote services, just you have to pay like electricity bill. Okay, so like electricity bill, how much you are using, that much you have to pay. In the similar way, okay, so the services that you are using, for that you have to pay. That is cloud computing. And what is another definition? It is the use of remote servers to store, manage, process data rather than a local server or our personal computer. Okay, rather than storing everything in our local computer, okay, so the resources can be stored in a remote server. Okay, so via internet we are able to access the services that are situated in a remote server. And you see, these are the very important terms here. And here majorly we have to define two important terms like cloud service provider, cloud service consumer. So cloud service providers means, so they are the persons who owns hardware, Okay, So generally, every cloud contains something like regions. Okay. So when it comes to any cloud, every cloud is having something like region. So what exactly a region? A region is a geographical area on the globe. And regions will have zones. Zones will have actual hardware. Okay. So this hardware is owned by these cloud service providers. Okay. This hardware, where exactly hardware is there? Physical servers, storage, memory, network. Exactly. The service, the physical hardware is there in the availability zones. Okay. So who are the owners? Okay. Owners for the physical hardware are called as what? Cloud service providers. Cloud service providers are the persons who owns hardware, okay, that is available in zones, availability zones. So, but what are the examples for cloud service providers? AWS, Azure, GCP, Ali Cloud. Okay, so these are the public cloud service providers. And who are the consumers? Like we are consumers for the electricity board. In the similar way, okay, in the similar way, okay, since we are going to use the services provided by cloud service providers, we become CSC, cloud service consumers. So generally, this is typically an organization or a person that uses services provided by CSPs. Okay, this is typically an organization or a person that uses services provided by cloud service provider. Cloud service providers will provide these services: compute, storage, memory, network. Okay, now to utilize these services, okay, we are going to use something like network, internet. Through internet, we are going to access all these services that are provided by cloud service providers. And what exactly service is? CSPs will provide different options to create virtual infrastructure. Okay, so for meeting your application needs, these are referred to as services. So generally, every service provider, cloud service provider provides services like virtual machine as a service, storage as a service, network as a service, okay, database as a service, application as a service. Okay, yeah, these are the services that are provided by cloud service providers. Now, every cloud service provider, okay, is going to provide majorly three types of services here. One is infrastructure as a service, platform as a service, software as a service. So then what is the difference between infrastructure as a service, platform as a service, and software as a service? Suppose I want to launch one web application. Generally, to launch a web application, we need to have many components like physical servers are required. Okay, hardware is required. Okay, network is required. Database servers are required. Okay, languages like Java, .NET are required. Okay, many things are required. But in case of infrastructure as a service, okay, our cloud service providers like Azure, GCP will provide only virtual machine. They will give only virtual machine. And we have to manage operating system, middleware, runtime, data, and application. Managing means, okay, suppose a latest version of operating system has come. We have to patch it. We have to maintain patches. And so that means, so all these components here. So all the components that are showing over here. These services we are seeing right here. Operating system, all the blue color boxes. All the blue color boxes are managed by here. These blue color boxes are managed by us. We manage operating system, middleware, runtime, data, and application. And cloud service providers will provide networking, storage, servers, and virtualization. Now, In case of platform as a service, okay, so most of the components are provided by cloud service providers only. Okay, all we need to provide only a code. Suppose your code is there, e-commerce application is there. Okay, directly cloud service providers will provide a platform like up to Java, .NET, PHP. Okay, they will provide entire things like networking, storage, servers, virtualization, OS, middleware, runtime. Okay, on the top of this, just you need to deploy your code. If your code is ready, okay, platform is provided by cloud service providers. Platform is provided by cloud service providers. Platform includes what? Okay, so everything it includes: networking, storage, servers, virtualization, operating system, middleware, runtime, everything they will provide. Just our responsibility is to deploy, to host our application on the platform. Okay, so entire things are managed by cloud service providers only. You need not to manage anything. Okay, so even you need not to manage operating system, servers, storage, servers, everything is managed by cloud service providers only. So this kind of service is called as platform as a service. Platform as a service. Okay. Now, when it comes to third category, software as a service. Okay. Suppose I am developing one huge application like e-commerce application. Okay. I am also developing one more application called banking application. For these two applications, I need a small piece of code like a small module like login module, logout module I need. Okay. So login module, logout module I can purchase from third-party people. Okay. I can purchase these login, logout module from third-party people. Okay. From a secured party. And I can integrate this login, logout module with my major application. That is nothing but software as application in simple terminology. Okay. Nowadays, you can assume Salesforce, okay, and Jenkins, everything. Okay. Every cloud will provide, okay, software as services. Just we have to launch your application. Just you need to run this. Okay. And immediately, okay, you are able to log in into that machine and you can use the application. Okay. So the entire things are managed by cloud service providers only. This is about 3 types of service models. Okay. So that are provided by every cloud service providers. And when it comes to cloud providers, these are the major cloud providers. Okay. Like DigitalOcean, Amazon Web Services, Microsoft Azure, okay, Google Cloud Platform. Out of all these platforms, okay, these are the this one and this one and this one. These are the 3 major platforms, major cloud service providers. So remaining are in second or third position. Okay, these are the leading clouds nowadays: Google Cloud Platform, Amazon Services, okay, and Microsoft Azure. So these are the 3 leading clouds nowadays. That means these people will have regions. Within the regions, they will have data centers. Within the data centers, they will have physical hardware. That physical hardware is owned by, okay, that physical hardware is completely owned by these people. And they are going to provide the physical hardware to our cloud service consumers on rental basis, exactly like electricity bill. How we are using electricity bill like a service, in the similar way, okay, we are using somebody else's hardware. Actually, there is no concept called cloud. Okay, so that is cloud is nothing but we are using somebody else's hardware. So we are using somebody else's hardware. Okay, that is nothing but cloud. So to use somebody else's computers and hardware, we are going to pay rent. It is exactly like electricity bill, but you need not to manage everything. Okay, everything: data center, servers, hardware, software, licenses, managing, Okay, everything is provided, everything is managed by, okay, your cloud service providers only. But in case of data centers, you have to manage everything. Okay, you have to manage, you have to purchase a building, you have to construct a building according to government rules and regulations. Okay, you have to maintain a constant cooling system. Okay, you have to maintain something like your administrators, like database administrators, okay, data center administrators, OS admins. Okay, many people you have to manage. And apart from that, you need to invest, okay, initial cost and operational cost. Means the initial cost is required, operational cost is required. Every year, software is changed. So according to software change, you have to change hardware also. You have to change hardware also. Okay, so that is a maintenance, that is a challenging involved to maintain data centers on our own. But to avoid that kind of problem, every industry is moving towards a cloud platform. There, we need not to manage anything, just we are going to use their hardware on rental basis. Now, so what is the GCP? Google Cloud Platform is a suite of cloud computing services that runs on the same infrastructure that Google uses internally for its end user products like Google Search, Gmail, okay, YouTube, Google Photos. Okay, so every day we have been using YouTube, Google Drive, Gmail, okay, Docs, Google Sheets, okay, Photos. Okay, so everything is deployed on Google Cloud Platform. Okay, that platform only we are using, okay, for our services. Okay, that is why the definition, see the definition once again. Google Cloud Platform is a suite of cloud computing services that runs on the same infrastructure that Google uses internally for its end user products. Okay, yeah, these are the end user products like Gmail, YouTube, Maps. Okay, yeah, these are the end user products. Okay, so they are also running on Google Cloud Platform. Okay, so that same platform we are using, okay, for our needs. And what exactly GCP? Google Cloud Platform is a suite of cloud computing services and management tools offered by Google. Okay, Google Cloud Platform is a suite of cloud computing services and management tools offered by Google. Okay, so this is actual definition of GCP. So in the previous slide, we have defined what exactly cloud service providers, cloud service consumers, we have defined those things also. And so when it comes to Google Cloud services, what are the services, major services that are provided by Google? Okay, so here compute service, storage and database, networking, big data, developer tools, okay, Internet of Things, cloud AI, management tools. Out of all these, okay, so we don't discuss all these things here. Our area is only this one: compute service, storage and database, networking, and big data, developer tools. Okay, this is IoT, Internet of Things, artificial intelligence, management tools, data transfer. So these are all related to specializations. Okay, now when it comes to Google Cloud Platform admin, so we are going to cover 3 services only. So these are all different services, different courses. Is GCP is better than AWS? Means charges wise it is better, and it is very less expensive, and for free tier customers it is going to give 3 months. Okay, 3 months, and within 3 months you can learn everything, and competition wise it is very less. The people who knows Google are very less, but when it comes to AWS, the people who knows AWS are more, the competition is also very high. Okay, did you get my point?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
So if you know GCP, within no time you can get the job. But if you learn AWS, okay, the people who knows AWS are more. The competition wise, AWS is very high. Now, when it comes to Google GCP infrastructure, how GCP has furnished, okay, its hardware, okay, to provide hardware, okay, to end users, to cloud services consumers, okay. So Google has identified something called regions, okay. So here we have regions like Oregon region, Los Angeles, okay, North Virginia, okay, Belgium, Finland, Netherlands. Here we have two types of regions here. Okay, one is with filled rectangle. This is nothing but current regions and number of zones. And this empty rectangle is future regions. Okay, these are not launched so far. Osaka, okay, it is launching. It is not launched so far. It is coming in the future. And Finland and something like Los Angeles. Okay, so all these filled rectangles are available regions. Oregon, Netherlands, okay, Mumbai, okay, and Sydney. These are the available regions now. So how to create a GCP account? Tomorrow I will show. To create a GCP account, generally we need something like three things to create GCP account. We need one debit card. Debit card is enough. Credit card is not required. Mobile number and email ID. Okay. And once you are ready with these three things, tomorrow I will show how to create a GCP account. Once you create your account, okay, so they are going to create it 24,500, okay, Indian rupees in your account. So this is valid for 3 months. No cloud is giving this much beautiful offer. Okay, even Azure is giving only 1 month. Okay, and AWS is not giving any amount in your account. But only GCP is giving 24,500 Indian rupees. Okay, that is valid for 3 months. You can use it for 3 months. Okay, so every resource that you are going to create at the time of practice, okay, for that resource, everything is deducted from 24,500. So tomorrow you be ready with debit card, mobile number, email ID. I will practically show how to create GCP accounts. Now, if you have any queries and any doubts, you can ask me. Hello? Yeah, there is a free tier option in GCP. That's what I'm telling, right? 24,500.
Yes. Any amount is deducted.
Good evening, sir. Shubham here.
Yes.
So this 1 month course is enough to learn these three services,
Yes, and enough.
and of course, career point of view, is this 1 month course is enough.
Yes, enough. But you need to practice, right? Okay, we are going to tell 1 month, but you need to practice at least 2 hours in a day. That is mandatory.
Yeah, yes, sir. Yeah, I will.
Okay, so once I finish my session, At least you have to spend 1 to 2 hours of time. That is mandatory.
Okay, sir. Okay.
So our batch timings will be 6:30, but tomorrow is 7 o'clock only. Tomorrow is 7 o'clock only timings will be. But from Monday onwards, batch timings will be 6:30. 6:30 to 7:30. 1 hour. Guys, tomorrow we have to discuss many more things like what exactly public cloud, private cloud, and multi-tenant cloud, and what exactly our course content. Okay, so what we are going to cover in our 1 month course, and we are going to discuss something like job roles. Okay, when you complete this course, okay, to which job roles you can apply. Okay, there are something like admin role, architect role, many job roles are there. To which job role you can apply, you are eligible. Okay, and various job roles like cloud architect, admin, cloud developer, specializations. Okay, what are these actually? And apart from that, I will show how to create AWS GCP free tier account. Okay, and we will speak about what are the topics, what are the course content that we are going to cover in our 1 month course. That is our tomorrow's agenda. Guys, is there any questions? If you have any questions, happily you can ask me without any hesitation. I will answer. Tomorrow we meet at same time, 7 o'clock. Guys, no questions?
No, sir, not from my side.
Okay, thank you. Then we meet again tomorrow at the same time. Thank
Yes,
you.
thank you,
Thank you
sir.
for, thanks for your time.